Welcome back to another episode of English Ed Reviews Everything. I'm your host and everyone's favourite flatmate, Lucky English Ed. And today we are taking a look at, Transformers. Now, growing up, I enjoyed Transformers as much as the next person, but it wasn't until the Beast Wars animated series came out, that's when I really said, okay, I gotta have all these Transformers, and they were just great. The one we're taking a look at today is the one I looked at and said, hell no, I'm not spending my hard-earned allowance on that. It was pure rubbish, and I'm just like, no, not at all. So, the character we're taking a look at today is RATTRAP. Let's get an angle on it. That is the front of it. That is the side of it. Here is a core class, other languages that I can't read. Little sticker there. Stuff here. This is how he looks when he's transformed on the back of the box. And we have a whole bunch of warnings. Pretty much don't put it in your mouth. A big no on children 3 and under, but a big yes on children 8 and older. So let's get right into it. As you can see, his blast is already here. But here is RATTRAP. Rather small. By comparison, here is an American quarter, a 25-cent piece, and that's how small he is. Alright. So, moving on. This is the Generation 2 RATTRAP. It is pretty nice. I do like it. It's a lot of kibble underneath, but Transformers are Transformers. Now, as I was saying, I did not buy the Generation 1 RATTRAP, but I did buy the Generation 1 Transmetal RATTRAP, and fuck all yeah, here he is. So as you can see, the Generation 1 Transmetal RATTRAP is far larger than Generation 2. Now you're probably looking at this RATTRAP and saying, damn, what happened to it? Well, he's seen better days. That's because a member of my family who will remain nameless, Cheesecake, he stole it from me many years ago, and then after he completely ruined it, returned it to me like, oh, I don't want it anymore. Like, what do you mean you don't want it anymore? You should have just kept it then. But like I said, I'm not gonna say his name, Cheesecake, and there's the paint is scratched, and it looked like there's house paint on him. But that's what happens. And there's something else missing that you can't even really see from this angle. But that's okay. I'm going to have to only take pictures from this angle only. Pretty much there and there. And what's missing is half of the rat's head. Yeah. This is how that nameless family member, Cheesecake, returned it to me. But I digress. So, as you can see, there is a big difference in the size of these two. Let's pull back. There we go. I think that's better. Let's get them both in. But you've seen them both in rodent mode. I'm about to say robot. I meant to say rodent mode, or beast mode, as it is. So let's take a look at how they look. Let's take a look at how they look, because that makes a lot of sense. Let's take a look at them in bot mode. So, through the power of editing, and there you have it. Both characters, both generations transformed fully. I am going to show you the process. Don't worry about that. I'm going to show you the process of how I transformed them. I just wanted to get this out the way really quickly so that I could just show y'all the big differences. Well, right off the bat, there is a drastic height difference. As you can clearly see, the Transmetal RATTRAP, oh man, has at least, what is that? An inch plus in height above him. An inch and a half, maybe even 2 inches. But that being said, the characters are both formed very well. The molding that went into them is very nice. I do like this RATTRAP. He's a bit small, not even a bit small, he's a lot small. He is tiny. Like, this is the type of thing that you can just get lost forever. Now, of course I have gripes. For instance, his transformation. As you can see, I'm toying with his arm right here. Why? I don't know why they made that choice, but they did make that choice. Here's something also. I don't know what color the feet are. Maybe they're gray, but my thing is, why couldn't they just mold the feet out of flesh tone plastic instead of painting them this pinkish flesh tone color? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Not at all. The character is nice, just a bit on the small side. Transformations are nice. By comparison, I say they did a far better job than the original RATTRAP, the Gen 1 non-transmetal one. That's all I really got to say about that. I mean, it is nice looking. It's smaller than the original Gen 1 RATTRAP, and it's way more technical, because the original one, which I don't have, was just cheap. It was cheaply made. I don't know what they were thinking. In addition to that, it's very show accurate. I didn't even notice that. This is the first time I'm even noticing it. It's kind of hard to see, but you can possibly see it. Let's knock that down. There you go. Little maximal symbol right there on his forearm. I'm just now noticing this. I've had this figure for weeks now, and I'm just now noticing it. Got my little statue guy here tipping over. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to transform them back into beast mode from this, and then back into bot mode. So here we go. Won't be any real sound, so I'm gonna start with him. Pull him apart like that. Flick that down there. Fold that. Twist a leg. Twist a leg. Do that. I'm missing a step, aren't I? Yes, I am. I know I was missing a step. Didn't mean to do that. With peg joint, ball joints, that's bound to happen. Just push that out of the way. Let's get that under there. Then get that there. Put that there. Now we can work on the legs. Fold these little feet out. Put that there. Put that down like that, that down like that. And we have beast mode. There we have it. Beast mode. And if you want to go into his vehicle mode, you just would twist that up, push that in, and then pull that out like so, pull that out like so. You got his exhaust, and now he's a vehicle with rolling wheels and exhaust. He's a little hot rod. That's pretty cool. Now let's go back and undo what we just did, just so you can see that process again. Get that, push that. Get that out of the way. Get that head down. Flip that around. Get the peg. Oh wait, I knew I forgot a step. There we go. Get the arms in place. Get the peg there. Push that, push that. Get that. Get those out the way. And this is tricky sometimes. It just gets stuck sometimes. That's probably what happened when that nameless cousin Cheesecake took it. He probably snapped it off trying to transform it himself, because I almost did that too. So booyakasha. And that's how you transform that. Now let's jump into, let's move him to the side. Let's move him back so he can fall against the wall. Let's get him and transform him as well. Let's pop that out. Now he's a little more tricky because as many times as I tried, let's turn his head back. As many times as I've done it, I just haven't mastered it. So y'all are gonna see me botch this. I'm botching it right now, in fact. There we go. Alright, I see what I'm doing. Or at least I think I see what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, I gotta do that. And then that. I'm really botching this. Please stop laughing at me, because I'm really losing it. It's not an easy toy to transform. Well, no, that's a lie. It is an easy toy to transform. I'm just bad at transforming it. So... right, okay, I remember. I just gotta get that under there somehow. I think it's supposed to go under there. Yeah, okay, it was. I was just bad at it. And then those go like that. Boom. Doing it. And then you push that right up in there. And then you do the same there. And we have it. So it's a little crude. Everything is not pegged properly, but it's pegged close enough, because these are not easy. Well, they are easy, I'm just bad at it. So there we have RATTRAP back in the rat. Now let's go from rat back into bot. Oh man, that was actually quite funny watching myself do that. Let's twist and twist. Twist the kneecaps, the shins. Pow. Let's open that up. Okay, I forgot a step, because something's locked when it shouldn't be locked. Yeah, there we go. Unlock that. Pop the head around. Twist. Leg, leg. Arm. Is that? Oh man, the paint is chipping. Got shiny paint all over me. There we go. Get that. Get that. Get that. Yeah, I know I was forgetting a step. Let's pop that back in there. And back into robot mode. These should have a better peg, because they're just gonna keep coming loose. There's no, yeah, there's nothing pegging these to make them stay put. So there we have it. Let's get them to stand up. There. So there we have it. Gen 2 RATTRAP from the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron trilogy, and the Beast Wars Gen 1 Transmetal RATTRAP. I really hope you guys enjoyed. For those of y'all who have made it to the end of the video, listen, we still have this contest going on for the 4 pops. So all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button, and that's it. Just hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, I want to win pops. That's the comment you have to drop, and you automatically enter. And if you want a second entry, you can head on over to my Instagram page, which is the same name, Lucky English Ed, and just drop a comment on any of my more recent photos. I want to win pops. and then you'll have 2 entries. And by the time we hit 100 subscribers, I will pick 3 people to win. The first person, first place prize will win any 2 of the pops. Second place prize will win. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Will win any of the remaining 2 pops. One of that is. And third place will get the last remaining pop. It's simple. Just have at it, and you could just win some free stuff. It's who doesn't like free stuff? Alright then, people. Well, this has been another episode of English Ed Reviews Everything. Love, luck, and lollipops.